You know what pisses me off about people's view of science and technology is that all it takes is a little bit of shabing shaboom, just a wee little bit of effort to actually get something done and to build this new theory. That scientists, all they do is they spend one little day thinking of this idea, and it becomes this miraculous thing that everybody is paying attention to. Or innovators, whether they're software developers or whether they are some sort of innovator in the chemical field, whatever it is, that all it takes is sitting down and coding for one night, and all of a sudden they have this app and it goes viral and it turns into this wonderful big thing where millions and hundreds of millions of people are using this thing. And that is far from the truth. Most people in science and technology work really hard. They spend a lot of days, they spend a lot of hours every single day doing something that doesn't work, that they toil and toil and toil. Many people, a large number of people, have problems with depression. A large number of people will cry in academia the first time that you go through and you get your paper rejected after working on it for 3 years straight, and you thought it was a great idea, and you send it into a journal, and then that idea gets rejected because one person didn't like it. The dreaded reviewer too did not like that article that you had wrote up and you spend all this time working on. This is the real truth of science and technology. Most people work in these fields and it is difficult. It is a journey. And if you don't acknowledge that journey, then not only are we're selling the wrong thing, we're totally undervaluing what it means to be either a scientist, a professor, or a researcher, or whether you're a technology person. You're underselling what it actually all means. It is far from getting this 1 degree or whatnot. It's far from coding something in a night and then you make millions of dollars. It's far from sitting down and dreaming up this idea at your desk and then all of a sudden you're some famous scientist with this kooky idea. It does not work like that. Most things in these fields, in science and technology, whatever you're doing, whether you're a researcher, whether you're a professor, whether you are in technology and you're a developer, it takes years and years and years of work and effort at something that really does not get anywhere. And so if we don't tell people this, if we're not upfront about all of the costs and the work that goes into it, they discount the ideas that scientists, they discount the work that technology people go through to actually get something done, and they discount what all of this stuff is in front of them. They discount the miraculous thing that we have in front of me at this moment, this iPhone, this beautiful iPhone, and the applications that are on it, and the amount of work and effort that goes into not only developing those applications, but also maintaining them so they run and they work on a regular basis and they don't break. Don't be fooled by anybody that says that the ideas, the papers, the technologies that are in front of you are dreamt up in a matter of a few hours, and then all it is some sort of magical lucky thing. It's far from the truth. Most of this stuff is difficult. Most of this stuff is gut-wrenching for the people that are doing it on a regular basis. You would be surprised the number of people that you see in science and technology that struggle deeply with doing the work. It is part and parcel of being a scientist, of being a researcher, being a developer, is that struggle. Don't forget that. Please let other people know that there's high costs in these fields. Don't let people sell the hype and say that all it takes is 60 seconds and I'm going to change your life, that is a load of BS.